every flaw in my face.
I could just see your whole face.
It's Sunday night and you're about to watch Tarot Nice to Meet You, the show featuring live tarot reading for comedians by, other comedians. Here are your hosts, Carly Smallman and Sarah Isles.
Tarot!
How are you all doing? Sorry, I've been having a technical difficulty, so I'm on my phone this evening. Hi, Stephen. Good evening. How are you all? Welcome. Welcome to Tarot. Nice to meet you. My name is Carly. This is Sarah. And we're comedians and we're going to read tarot for other comedians. That's the vibe tonight. We hope you're good. You can chat to us via your chat box wherever you are. So please say hi to us. Let us know who you are, where you are. More importantly, how you are. Sarah Isles, how are you?
Carly Smallman, thank you. I am well. I'm feeling really good. I mean, unlike everyone else, I'm not hungover. I escaped that. For people that, hi, Tanya, hey!
Hey, Tanya!
Who was on a couple of weeks ago. If you didn't see her on the show, we actually, I don't know if Carly you want to bring up, is Tanya actually mentioned that the reading came through, didn't she? Yeah.
We got an update from Tanya today. She pinged me a little message to say that we are basically magical witches who can predict the future. She didn't say it like that. That's how I'm saying it. But what Tanya said was that her reading, which was 2 weeks ago, was it 2 weeks ago? It was, wasn't it? 2 weeks ago. Came to fruition as we chatted about on the show. So we're very happy for you, Tanya, because it was a biggie and it was going to be a positive one. So thank you. Thank you for letting us read your cards, and thank you for watching us tonight. In fact, if you want a deadly accurate card reading, type in the comments box wherever you're watching, and we will do one card reading towards the end of the show, just for you, our lovely viewers. You can ask a question, or we can just pull you a random card. Totally up to you. If you want guidance on something specific, or just general life advice, which we like to give completely unsolicited. So Sarah,
we really do.
Hangover, babe.
Yes, I mean, lovely viewers, if you're regulars, Carly and I went out yesterday for drinkies along the Thames, along with another female comedian, Di Spencer, who's been on the show as well. And for some reason, I'm the only one that can handle my booze. And I mean, I totally rocked it. I woke up this morning full of beans, feeling great. And I don't know how I escaped it when you and Di were both ruined. Just ruined. I mean, are you feeling all right now?
I woke up with heart palpitations in the middle of the night. And when I woke up this morning, I was having like strange dreams. And I woke up and I just felt fucking exhausted. Anyway, it's fine. I've eaten all the food in my house.
All the carbs.
So I'm all right now. A bit ropey. A bit ropey.
A little bit.
I'm all right.
Bit sweaty, bit gross, but all right.
Just sweat. Yeah, really sweaty. Yeah. I would say is the main
alcohol sweat.
Emotion.
Yeah.
Can you not see? Like, it's really annoying. My camera on my laptop is better. It's hide but I look very shiny today, and that is sweat.
Oh gosh, glorious! They don't just get tarot readings; they get your sweat as well. Literally, your blood, sweat, and tears.
So yeah, we've had a good week. We had a good week. Sarah and I sat by the Thames, drank some wine, and hung out and had a good old laugh. So let's find out what's happening in the week ahead. Sarah, do you want me to do your card first?
Yes, please go ahead, because obviously historically mine have not been great. It's not been the greatest few weeks, but we are hopeful things will get better. So yeah, okay, go.
Say when?
When?
Oh, is that your when?
That was my when, but we could style it out.
Oh, Sarah. We have got, where's the camera on my phone? There we go. The Six of Cups. So this is a card all about sort of like looking back and revisiting the past. It's about memories from the past, memories from your childhood, but it's kind of that like, it can either be like a really lovely thing where you're looking back to things that really served you, or the warning of this card is don't look back with rose-tinted lenses, because what you thought was like this perfect time in your life may not have been the perfect time in your life. You'll just think, I think I'm getting it spot on because of Sarah's face.
Well, Yeah, I mean, maybe I've seen things through rose-tinted glasses that didn't really exist, and maybe he is an absolute arsehole and I should move on. But who knows? I mean, it's so vague. I don't really know what you're referring to. So,
It could be
who
about
knows?
anything.
Could be about anything.
Well, because it is cups, it is about your feelings towards your past. So I feel like the advice this week is either
Have no feeling.
look back to the past for help on something that you need in the present, or it can also mean don't stop looking back at the past, Sarah. It wasn't how you thought it was, babe.
No, it wasn't. Yeah. And I do love a cheeky look back. A cheeky look back at how things were, how things could have been. Let's just do that little bit of self-sabotage that a little bit more. Thank you. Okay.
It's like when you look back at your ex-boyfriend's social media and see they're really happy and have a new dog instead of the actual dog. Just like as a generic example.
Yeah, that's just hypothetical. Yeah, I mean, that's just they hypothetically got a new dog, didn't they? So shall I do yours?
Yes, please. Let's stop talking about the not thing
The
that
past.
happened to me. Not my past, Sarah. Just a potential hypothetical past. All right. Stop.
Hypothetical. Well, looks like it's going to be all right because we have the Justice card. So for those of you, so this is a major arcana card. So if you're a regular of the show, you know tarot, major arcana cards are like sort of messages from the universe, or you're talking about a life lesson. So something that Carly really needs to pay attention to. So with Justice, it's kind of like the cause and effect truth sort of card. So basically you're going to get justice for things that you've done. So if you've been very good in life and you've treated people fairly and you feel like that everything is great, then you're actually finally going to get like the good karma that you deserve. But I think looking at that face, she's probably been horrendous to someone, and therefore Carly should be a little bit concerned this week. But no, I mean, you're a really good person. No, but you are. You're a really good person. Yes, Tanya, get a gin. Get on the gin. That's her karma. God knows what she's doing. So this is all about cause and effect. So if you've done, say, something really nice for someone, which you always do, you're all about that love and kindness, Buddhism, all that, being the better person thing. And so that means that you're now going to reap the rewards of that, which is really nice because you're a nice person. You've put it out there, so you're going to get it back. So this is actually a really nice thing this week. You're going to get what you deserve.
God,
but in a nice way.
It's like rampant sex. That's what I feel like I deserve. I'm just going to throw it out there to the universe. I feel like I deserve that now.
I don't see rampant sex in there, but I mean, the robe is questionable. So who knows what's going on underneath that robe?
Yeah, I just want to dress up as a justice and do like a kinky tarot-based role play.
Who doesn't, eh? Who doesn't? It's Sunday. Why not?
Can you imagine if you invited a guy back and did that? That would be so horrible.
Yeah, who does that? Yeah. Yeah.
Not me. I dress up as the Empress and pretend to be pregnant. My just to give you a heads up, everyone, Sarah, my like tech is being really weird. So if I'm being really weird, it's probably to do with that. But hopefully you can all see me okay. Can you see me okay?
Yeah, we can see you okay. And obviously you didn't say the thing about dressing up and pretending to be pregnant because that was just the tech issue. So we're all cool with that. So that's fine. You can just, we can just glaze over that. Nice. So good cards for us then.
I'll never say that. Should we, good cards for us. Should we get our guest on?
Yeah, let's do that.
Glaze over the fact that apparently I've just discovered what my new kink is and it's not good.
And everyone's quite surprised.
This week, I'm super excited for. He's one of my favorite comedians. We've worked with him many a time before. He's one of my favorite people to watch. An amazing MC. Recently been on telly on Mock the Week, which we were all very proud of. His name is Math Brown. Math Brown Tarot. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, hello. I'm enjoying this already. I could quite happily sit back and watch you two have a go at each other. It's great fun.
Yeah, it's what we do every time. I'm not sure if Carly is frozen or she just really enjoys the jazz hands.
It was a perfect
Carly, can you turn your volume up? Carly, can you just turn your volume up?
Frozen.
So she's frozen. Okay, we'll tell you what then. I'll just carry on and you can just. Pardon?
It's your microphone, I think, but it's doable. Don't worry about it too much.
It's just producer Jim saying if you can turn it up, that would be great. Otherwise.
My Wi-Fi isn't working. I could try and get back on the Wi-Fi.
Yep. I mean, I think you're fine. I can hear you for now. If you've got it as high as you can, then we will just make do. Do not worry. So we will just crack on. So, Math, how are you? How have things been going?
Do you know what? I'm doing absolutely
I
fantastic.
don't know what you
Like,
are,
all
Lee.
like
How do you turn up the microphone on a phone?
Right, Carly, just leave it as it is, and it's all fine. We'll just leave it as it is because there's no point us freaking out, and we've already started the show, so we'll just, just do lots of gestures and mime, and then Matt and I will try and work out what you're saying, and that'll be most of the show, and then we'll pull some cards. Perfect, perfect.
I'll
Smashed
do
it
hand
out.
signals. I'm sorry.
it
I
comes and
can't
goes, but
hear
don't worry
you.
about it.
Yeah. Oh, good. She can't hear us either. God, what a cracking show, Mav. I'm so glad that you joined us for this one.
Yeah,
So,
I've been
tell us
really-
what you've been up to in the past few months.
Oh, Jesus. Well, past few months is doing a lot of work trying to set some gigs up, and then the fucking, am I allowed to swear?
Yes. Oh gosh, yes.
Then the fucking government decided that rule changes brought in again, so we can't do gigs till
say
17th of May.
whatever you want.
Oh, okay, cool. So basically, it's been back to lockdown one, just drinking and watching the telly.
Yeah. I mean, I found that like initially, because obviously like being a gigging comedian is my treat. Like when I had like one night off a week, is I'd have like a bottle of wine and some cheese and think, yeah, it's my night off. And then when suddenly every night was like that, I was like, I think I might have a problem.
Yeah, no, I don't think you have, mate. I think it's acceptable for this year. I think it's, look at it from a different point of view. Look at it from the industries that you're helping, right? And also look at the people that are collecting your recycling. They're the real heroes, aren't they? It's not NHS.
Yes.
They're the real heroes.
No, you're right.
Yeah,
The recycling men, with like the 5 bags that are like, I'm going to come by Sarah's house again. This is going to be, that's their workout for the day, lifting all the...
exactly. So you're helping people out, aren't you, really?
Thank you. So I'm a hero too.
I'm coming out in.
Okay, Carly's going to go out and then come back in. So I tell you what. So Matt, you had actually mentioned to this previously, but you've had your cards read before, haven't you?
Yeah, I have. I've had it done about 3 times, and I don't know who she is, but she was quick to her on this morning and stuff like that. So I'm assuming she's good at it. Yeah, and it's good. So every now and again, when you just just a bit lost, aren't you? Sometimes you just think, I don't know what to do next. Especially in comedy, because the career's fucking up and down all the time, isn't it? You don't know what's around the corner. So sometimes you sort of think, I need a bit of a tune-up, I suppose. And the thing is, I don't care if it's legit or not. The thing is, always come out feeling better. So it's why not?
Yeah, I mean, because we're very much like Carly and I always discuss it when we use the cards. Like we're very, very clean, and we're like can't tell the future. Like we're not psychics, but we read the cards. So like you read cards purely for advice, because sometimes you just can't make a decision and you need someone to just be like, this is the direction that you want.
Right, gotcha. Yeah, good idea.
So that's what we try. Yeah. Okay, cool. Well, I tell you what, why don't we start then with this is Carly's favorite round, so I feel bad that we're starting without her, but hopefully she will catch up. So her favorite round is briefing Sarah always looks gorgeous and Carly looking awesome with the new look. Oh, thank you, Jose. Thank you for all the compliments. I mean, you did miss out, Matt. Matt, you look wonderful.
What the fuck, Jose? What the fuck?
Awkward. But yes, bless him. But yeah, Matt, you look marvelous. Let me just throw that out there for no reason. It just came to mind.
What for this as well.
It's a lovely top.
Yeah,
very nice.
From my girlfriend. But never mind. Thanks, Jose. You've upset her now.
Yeah, that's fine. We'll just glaze over it and hope that you can be forgiven at some point. So what we'll do is we will crack on with the first round. So it is called Brief Encounters.
Yep.
So this is actually one of our favorite parts of the show. So this is like the woo-woo part where you talk about people who've had like encounters with UFOs, or they think you've seen a ghost, or just anything that's sort of a little bit out there. So do you have your story?
Well, there's one thing that I've always done, and it's really weird, and I don't know why, but I always look at the clock at 7:06 in the morning. Always. It's not because the alarm goes off at 7:06, which I'm sure some smart ass will say. That's not this case. It's just at 7:06, and sometimes in the evening as well. It's 7:06, and I notice it quite often. And my mum was very religious, and I'm not. It's not my. It's up to you if that's what you believe. Great. I think it's all a load of bollocks, but that's entirely up to you. But my mum was very much into it, and she seemed to think it had some connection with angels. I don't know whether it does or it doesn't, but it'll be interesting to know if you've got a take on that. But yeah, so shall I tell Carly again? There you go.
All right, so here we go. So angel number 706 relates to your spiritual path, your home, your family and relationships, also the monetary and financial aspects of your life. It brings a message of congratulations from your angels. So yeah, Matt, do you want to repeat that for Carly's benefit? So he knows what he's doing his brief encounter, hun.
So basically, Carly,
what are you guys talking about? What's an angel number?
Right. Well, I'll tell you now. So basically, my brief encounter is that for some reason, and I don't know what it was, is I always look at the clock at 7:06 in the morning, but not 9 times out of 10 in the morning. Sometimes it's in the evening, but I always look at 7:06. And again, I'll just tell you a brief story. But my mum was very religious, and I'm not. But she seemed to think it was something to do with angels, and I didn't have a clue what she was talking about. I don't really believe in it in religion, but I do. It is strange. I do look at the clock at 7:06 most days. And then that's what this came on. Angel number 706 is the message you've been applauded for having the courage to live your spiritual truths.
Wow, that's a very nice. Oh, well, the divine purpose involves illuminating the way for others, and your angels encourage and support you on your life mission and want you to trust that all of your material and monetary needs will be met. Every day. That's a reminder that everything's great.
That's really interesting. I don't care if it's true. I'm believing it.
Yeah, you should. Yeah. And every time, and is it that then do you consciously feel like you do it now as part of a habit? Like, have you ever noticed some 1 or 2 days where you haven't done it? You thought, well, that's weird, I haven't done it.
No, but bizarrely, it does annoy me each time I do it.
Yeah.
Each time I look at 706 again. I always do that.
I was always taught by my aunt who got me into tarot and things like that. She always said that when you see the same times all the time, it is the angels or the universe communicating with you. But then I never thought that was a real thing because it's never happened to me. I've never seen the same times. But if it's something that you experience all the time, that's actually quite poignant.
It's literally 3 or 4 times a week. It's and I don't have to be up at that time either. Even though there isn't any gigs going on, I still sort of live the comedian's timeline. So I'm still going to bed at 2 in the morning. But yeah, still wake up at 7:06, and it's odd. Yeah. Well, that's interesting. I'm really pleased. It's worth me coming on just to find that out. So thank you very much. It's very kind of you.
Yeah. Okay. Because I was quite surprised because I did know that thing about messages from the universe, but I didn't know that that's what that specific one meant. But it means money. That's good.
Well, if they can arrange me to fill the Apollo, that'd be great.
Didn't Diane Spencer have an angel number?
Oh, did she? What did she have?
Sorry, I don't think this is working again. Sorry, I can't talk to you guys. She had a number. She said that she kept seeing the same number all the time. Like she saw it on like a graffiti on a bridge, and she saw it like
go 2211
like TV shows and stuff. And I think she had an angel number as well.
Yeah, Jim just put it up. So she was 221. But yeah, I mean, it's weird because I think a lot of people, they don't just see it on clocks. They see it when they're out and about and all those sorts of bizarre things, or people that are quite important in their lives. They'll message at that time and it will show up on like their WhatsApp as that's the time that the message has been sent or something. So that is very spooky. Okay. Yeah. I'm not sure if Carly is with us or she's just looking very. Oh no, I think you're with us, aren't you, hon? No. Okay, great.
I don't know if you can see. You guys are frozen for me.
Okay.
I can hear you.
It's a bit 1980s Eurovision at the moment, isn't it?
It really is. Okay. I tell you what, shall I just crack on with maths reading then?
Sorry,
and then I
can just come off and let you guys do it?
No, honey, you can.
Yeah, sod off, Carly. No, I don't mean that. I don't mean that.
Okay. Stay on, and then what we can do is...
I can't see or communicate with you guys.
Can you do the chat, Carly? You do the private chat,
and
we'll say
I can't talk to you, and I can't hear you, and I can't.
Okay, so Jim is saying that go back onto your laptop. So come out of your phone and go back onto your laptop, and then come back in. Okay, I'm going to take that really massive smile as that she's really
tried to do that, but it didn't work. I'll try again.
Okay, all right. Right. Do you know what, Math? It's usually way slicker than this.
I thought. Do you know? I was ever so impressed when you first started. It's very slick. It's all gone. It's not your fault.
Gone in the shitter. Yeah,
sometimes it's fucking Sky's Wi-Fi. Blame them.
Yeah, I mean, Sky have been notoriously shit in the area, I will be honest. I tell you what then, I'm going to crack on and I'm going to do your reading then for you. Oh. So what we're going to do is I'm going to shuffle the cards. We're going to do 3 cards. And this is guidance for the week coming up. Now, as you've had tarot readings before, there she is. Oh, that's much better.
Can you see me? Why did everyone tell me to go on my phone? All right. I'm going to put you guys on the table. You carry on, Sarah. You tell them what's going on.
Okay. So what we do is we don't read reversals. So we only read cards that are upright. because there are 78 cards and we feel like that's enough meanings, because usually when you do read reversals it does mean the opposite, but we just don't read them. It's just something the same. I was taught the same as Carly, we only read them upright. So I'm going to do 3 card reading. We're going to do them all upright, and what we'll do is we will talk you through each card, explain which each card means, and then we'll give you the overview of what we see for the whole week with all the cards together, rather than just in sort of individual cards. Right, so I'm going to start shuffling.
Math round. It's going to fucking happen. We're so excited. I'm just happy to be here at all.
We really are.
You know what's
Good
so
to have
funny?
you back.
Like, you guys have just been chatting away about fucking angel numbers, and I've been just sitting in my living room spazzing because I just don't understand anything about technology, and also because I felt like I wanted to know about angel numbers. I'm sitting there like, I wonder what my angel number is. Anyway, so I'm just so happy to be back, guys.
You can watch it after, Carly. Watch the show after.
No, you
You can watch it back and enjoy it. Yeah. Just see all her fun facial expressions that she's had. All right, so Math, I'm going to start shuffling.
Oh my God,
and then
no, it's not going to happen.
When, and then what I'll do is I'll do the 3
It's going
cards.
to happen for me.
Okay.
All right.
When?
Okay. Okay, so I'm terrible. I don't have a poker face, so I'm trying not to be like, for each card that comes out. No, okay, all right, okay, right. Very nice reading. So nothing that's a concern, nothing that's just like shocking or whatever. So the first card I have got the 3 of coins. Now, so this is also the 3 of pentacles. Now, when it comes to pentacles, these can be like money, financials, and this is actually quite a creative card. So this is a card about collaboration and creativity. This is a very common card that comedians get. Whenever I do a reading for one of my comedian friends, this comes up all the time because it is about creativity and collaboration. So in the card, you've got these 3 individuals who are basically building a cathedral. And you've got one architect you can see who's parading around on the bench giving his opinion. Now, the importance of this card is it's 3 people, the 2 experts that are, it's up on the screen now, the 2 experts that are on the floor, they're talking about the cathedral and building the cathedral. And then you've got the younger sort of apprentice on the bench who is actually giving his opinion, but he's not the expert. So the importance of this card is when it comes to a collaboration, it could be that you're going to be doing something creative this week. And typically you might go to, say, the same people to sort of collaborate with and talk about creativity and things like that in particular projects. It's saying to seek advice from someone who isn't necessarily in the same field as us. So someone who might have a bit of an obscure or even like a new opinion, like even like a new comedian who's sort of fresh pair of eyes to give you a different perspective. So it's really important that when you're going to be collaborating on this project, like this new particular project, which I do see as your whole reading, but we will get to the other cards as well, seek advice from someone that you normally wouldn't seek advice from because they've probably got value input that normally you wouldn't consider.
Right, cool.
Okay.
Very good. And you know what? I've never thought of that either. So
yeah, I mean, it's one of those things that whenever, if I'm working on something or it's something a bit new or I'm just stuck on something, sometimes I can get this card up because it is saying, you know, you have friends and family that are doing all different jobs in all different walks of life. But sometimes when it comes to like comedy, I wouldn't really ask them stuff because I think, oh, they wouldn't understand. But this card is like, have a fresh perspective. So it could be about you having a fresh perspective or maybe seeking someone else's advice who will just maybe come at from a different angle that you would never normally think of that will help you on your way.
And you said maybe you could talk to a new comedian. Not doing that.
Who does that? It was more of an example. I think because this is like a new architect speaking to the architects, maybe just speak to someone who's young.
Okay. Yeah, all right, fair enough. Do you know
Not necessarily.
Yeah. I've got, by the way, I've got nothing against new comedians. We were all them once. And you know, but there's a different hierarchy in new comedians. There's ones that are nice and you'll get some, and there's the most tenacious arseholes that you just absolutely hate. And I meant that one. I don't want to talk to that one.
Yeah, and I'm not advising you to do that at all. I think ignore the tenacious assholes.
Excellent.
We don't want that. I don't see that in the reading. No tenacious assholes. Oh, no, I lied. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, me.
You're not. You've always been lovely. Not tenacious assholes.
Tenacious arsehole.
Well, the next card is the tenacious arsehole card. So this one is the Knight of Pentacles. Now, obviously I know that you've had tarot readings before, but for particular readers or people new to the show, this is what is called a court card. So the court cards are like the pages, the knights, the queens, and the kings. Now, what I like about these cards is these can either be sort of aspects of your personality or things that you should pay attention to, or it could be very clearly representing you. Now, whenever I pull a court card for someone in their reading, I always feel like it is representing you. So I feel like this Knight of Pentacles is you. So the Knight of Pentacles, I'm sorry to say, he's not the sexiest of the knights, but he is the one that is going to make the most money.
Hey, I'll take that.
Yeah. So the thing that is sexy about the knight, agree with the tenacious arses. Yeah, Tanya knows. So the thing with the knight is, as you can see, like a lot of the knights, when they're on the cards, they're usually sort of racing on their horse and they're trying to get where they're going to. So they're really sort of action orientated and hasty. This one, not so much. As you can see, he's steadily on his horse. The fields in the background have been ploughed perfectly, and he's just focusing on that coin. So what that makes me think that you are the kind of guy that likes to plan, work methodically for his money, and at the moment it kind of feels like things are a bit dull, things are a bit monotonous. You feel like you're just earning money the way that you think you should be earning money, but it's not feeling like you're not getting that excitement, that vibe. But this means that you are going to get to where you want to be, and you are going to earn the money that you need to earn, but it's going to be dull. It's going to be monotonous and dull.
Oh, okay. Well, that's all right. You know, swings and roundabouts, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it's not, like I said, but the thing is, you will have money and you will be okay, but it's just not, you're not earning money in the exciting ways that you're used to. Oh, Carly Smallman, lads,
Right.
It's me from beyond the screen. Technology won't let me join in, so I'm going to add my dumb comments on here. Lovely.
Okay, thanks, Carly.
There
Well,
we go.
that is kind of true though, because again, because I know I've mentioned what the week once, but I'm just going to say this. But what I have to do is I have to write as if I'm going on each show. So basically, I'm the standby for each show. So what happens is and it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. It's like 4 or 5 days worth of writing constantly, and that can change. So we record it on the Tuesday. So if you've done 4 days worth of writing on the news on the Monday, and something happens Monday night, all that goes out the window. So it is a lot of work, and it is monotonous. It is boring. So that could be what you're talking about.
Yeah, I think that would make sense. Do you find yourself then on Monday being like, please no one important die, please no one important die?
Right. Gotcha. Yeah, of course. I don't want that to happen. I don't want anybody to be ill either. But you know, it's par for the course, isn't it?
Yeah, but then I think that's probably what it is then. So you've got into that sort of like, it's the routine thing of earning money and keeping things steady and the pace. Because I guess, is that like your main sort of money earner at the moment, whilst comedy is pretty much in the shitter? Yeah,
it's pretty much the only earner, to be honest with you. But yeah, it's until gigs start coming back. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Carly, also, when it comes to money, no snap decisions with this card. Take action, but slowly over time. Okay. So there's just saying not to be hasty. You know, like I said, with the other sort of night cards, they can be sort of like, ooh, and they can sort of rush into stuff. And this is the everything in moderation and taking things calmly sort of card.
Okay.
This is quite nice. I feel like I'll give my interpretation and then Carly can add her comments.
Nice.
Okay. So I will now move on then to the last card. Now, this one I really like because it's a very positive card. So this one, it's the Ace of Swords. So with the aces are like the beginning of a journey. And it's also like the spark of a new idea. And as you can see, this hand is coming out of the clouds and it's got this big sword and it's spiking through a crown, which is basically representing victory. Now, what I like about this is I feel like there's going to be like a breakthrough for you this week. So there's going to be like it's either that you're going to come up with a new idea and there's something that you're thinking about that you would like to work on, or you're going to have like a breakthrough mentally of like something is just going to like make sense to you all of a sudden. I feel because we've already got this card at the beginning and then also the money card, I think financially you're feeling quite stable. So I feel like you may be in the position to maybe take a few risks. I feel like you're going to get the spark of a new idea of some new project that you're going to want to work on. And the advice for it would therefore be, try and collaborate with someone else, but maybe not someone who you would normally collaborate with, because you'll get more out of it.
Right, great. That was brilliant. Thank you very much.
It's a very positive reading. I think overall, you've got a lot of creativity and a lot of new beginnings and things that are going to happen. But with the aces, it's kind of like the spark of a new idea, the beginning of something. But yeah, you've got to take that, and then it's your job to then move it forward in the journey. So it's like you'll have the idea. It's not going to sort of help you create it or manifest it, and now you are the one that has to take it forward.
Right, cool. That means I've got to do some work. That's annoying, isn't it?
Well, I don't know, because I feel like maybe there's an idea. This sort of implies to me that there's already an idea that's been knocking around, or something.
Well, it's funny you should say that again, because there's about 3 or 4 that I keep on revisiting and keep on going, I'll start that this week, I'll start that this week, and I never get around to it because of trying to get, up ready for the gigs and stuff like that, ready for whatever's happening next with the TV, Mock the Week stuff. But that's interesting. I've got 3 projects that are in the back of my mind. So do you know what? This week I'm going to kick myself up the arse and have a go at it.
I think so. And I think if there's one in particular where you can see that you can collaborate with someone and maybe get a fresh perspective on, or maybe then so you're not taking the whole burden of the project on yourself, I think maybe that might be the one to see as the opportunity to take forward.
I can tell you exactly what it is. It's a podcast called Keegan and Summer. And it's, so there you go.
Okay.
Stay tuned. Happening next week.
Okay, well, the cards have never come through that quick.
That's what's at 6 this morning. What can I say?
Oh, well, good for you. Good for you.
Yeah.
That's really exciting, though. So that's something that you're doing, obviously, with somebody else.
Well, kind of, yeah. I mean, it's I've wrote about 2 or 3 episodes of it. It's like a sitcom, basically, a podcast sitcom. And I spoke to Laura Lex about playing the other role. She was just going to be the other side of it. But yeah, maybe I'll see if she wants to get involved. She's very busy though, so I might have to. Are you free?
I'm free as a bird, mate. I'm doing nothing.
Yeah. There you go. Well, there's the answer.
Yeah. I do love Laura. Oh
yeah, no, she's great. Also, this card specifically can something allow.
Yes. So communicate. Yeah. So it is. Yeah. The So also the Ace of Swords. So when it comes to the swords cards, they can be a lot about communication as well. So Carly is just adding, it's all about that using communication side of it as well. So yeah, that's an important point to add. So Carly, I don't know if there's anything you wanted to add in regards to the whole reading overall before I move on, but I think we've sort of covered the main points. I guess we'll just have to, I could just imagine her like furiously tapping. We're like, don't miss this point, bitches. But we've gone ahead and done it anyway. It did say work with someone new, so maybe it is Sarah. Maybe it is Tanya.
Yeah, you're right. So it might be you, Tanya. You don't know.
Yeah, I mean, basically, I'm not a tenacious arsehole. Tanya's not a tenacious arsehole. So your options are actually looking quite good right now.
Just don't invite Carly. Is that what you're saying?
Oh, no, I was going to say, no, Carly is not a tenacious arsehole at all. I mentioned earlier, like with the Buddhism, she does all this love and kindness stuff, and she keeps on trying to make me into a better person. And, oh, God, I just don't know if I can do it. I mean, I do the whole freezer thing because I've got so much hate. So yeah. Anyway, okay. Anything else that you wanted to add about the reading, or anything else you had? Any other questions?
No, well, only that, again, it's made me feel positive and given me that little push on again. You know, and that's why I said the reason I went before was you're going on a little bit lost, a little bit of guidance, and especially now as well when we're just sitting around doing fuck all day. But it's one of those things as well. You know, when you think, right, I've got nothing else to do. You know, there is no other gigs to sit down and start writing, and then all your jokes are about being in lockdown or being in COVID, and it's going, oh God, this is pointless. But that's different. See, that's the thing with that Summer and Keegan thing. It's just a relationship between a male and a female, and it's just the banter that they have back and forth. They're not long. It's not with a view to make it into a 30-minute script sitcom for BBC, but it's just something I really enjoyed doing. And I've got loads and loads of notes. I've had that idea for about 4 years. So it's time to sit down and get on with it.
Well, the Ace of Swords then is very much the encouragement and the go-ahead, like the green light to you should do it. And you should do it this week. So I think that's really exciting. So keep us posted on that. And then when you do it, okay, so what I'll do is I'll just remind everyone that if anyone would like a reading at the end of the show, usually it'll be me and Carly, but I'm sure she can type some things in. So make sure you just message the group chat and we will pull some cards for you at the end. But what we will do now is it's my favorite section. So we are now going to move on and we're going to do Who's in the Freezer?
Hey, let me out! It's fucking freezing in here!
Yeah, so I love it every time. It makes me giggle so much. So Math and any new viewers, Who's in the Freezer is an actual spell that my aunt taught me. So my aunt taught me from a very young age that if anyone was pissing me off, being a tenacious asshole, or any of those things, what you could do is you could write their name down or write the thing down on a bit of paper, fold it up, put it in an ice cube tray, add some water, freeze it. and then you basically freeze their power. And then obviously what I do, because my freezer is now getting quite full, is you'd want to decant it and then put it in a bowl at the back of the freezer, which I call my bowl of hate. So yeah. So that's how I function as a human. It's really fine. It's not weird at all. Carly, I'm laughing so much at Math's blank face in response to that damn freezer graph.
I didn't have a clue what was going on. I thought we'd hacked into another show or something. I didn't know what was happening.
I know, with Carly's Wi-Fi issues, you're like, what now? What now? It's fine. It's completely normal. Okay, so what we like to do is, obviously, I nominate someone for the freezer, you nominate someone for the freezer, and then the audience will vote on who they would like to choose to be in the freezer. So, Matt, did you want to go first, or would you like to go second?
Well, I know who it is, but I don't want to say who it is. Does that mean anything, or should I not do that one, or do something else?
Are you saying that you want me to guess by charades, or
no? Like... What I mean is, professionally, it could hurt me.
Oh, I see. Oh, well, now I really want to know who it is. I mean, yeah. I would say do it, because then if we put them in the freezer, we've therefore frozen their power and they can't hurt you.
Yeah.
But don't ruin your career.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's eggs in baskets, etc. And I've only got one egg in a massive basket at the moment, so I might change that one. I'm going to go. Tell you what I'm going to go for. I'm going to go for the Championship playoffs, which basically means I'm a Brentford fan, and we are yet again going to be in the playoffs with the Championship to get into the Premier League. We've been in 9 playoffs and we haven't won one of them. So I'd like to absolutely get rid of the total fuckers.
Your team or the actual league? The actual
playoffs themselves. The
playoffs themselves. Playoffs. Yeah. You want to be done with the playoffs?
Done with the playoffs. Top 3 go through, because that would have been in the Premier League this year. Okay. And next year, because we have third last 2 years in a row. Sorry, it's football boring.
Well, no, it's just that I don't really know a lot about it, but our viewers probably do. And what I liked is how Carly just made a comment. She was like, Math, please don't ruin your career. Just tell me in Sarah later.
Yeah, well, I'll text you both now. And then
perfect.
The thing is, you don't know who they are, but you'll work out when I tell you who they are.
Yeah, and it will just give us a little bit of a treat, a little bit of a buzz at the end of the show that we can get this little bit of cheeky gossip. So we'll get that.
I'll put it in that. Sarah, nice to meet you.
So you want to put the Championship playoffs into the freezer? That's your nomination.
Yes, please.
And Tanya's just asking if you could text her the gossip as well.
Yes, of course.
Lovely. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is my nomination. Now, this is based on what's happened to me this week. So I would like to put WhatsApp groups into the freezer. And the reason why I would like to put WhatsApp groups into the freezer is because I don't know if this happened to other people, is I'm loads of different groups, and obviously I'm friends with these people individually. And what happens is it's someone's birthday, and what I like to do is when it's someone's birthday, I like to message them a cheeky little message just saying, happy birthday, like love from me. So it's just like a nice personal message. But then what some arsehole does is they then message the group chat. So then they message the group chat saying happy birthday. And then I look like an asshole because I then don't follow up. So then everyone in the group goes, oh, yeah, happy birthday, hon, happy birthday, send pictures. And because I don't, because I've always done it privately, I look like a fucking asshole. So I'm bored of that, because then I feel like I have to say it again. And I just spent all week loads of different WhatsApp groups. Carly Smallman, playoffs are only shit when your team lose.
And she's 100% right. She's 100% right, but we've lost 9 in a row. So no.
I mean, 9 in a row. I mean, I was raised to support Crystal Palace, and I think Carly was as well. So losing is something that we are very used to.
On the WhatsApp groups, I'm not in one WhatsApp group. Not one. No, not one.
How have you? Do you just leave them?
I've never been invited. I can't. There was, when the first lockdown happened and everyone's road were having one.
Yeah.
I didn't get invited to that one. I think the only one I've been invited on was when we went on holiday. Me and 2 mates went on it, but we're all late 40s, 46, 47. So I suppose it might be with technology. It's gone. He's too old for that. Sod off. Because I know there's loads of comedians in loads of them, isn't there? But,
I'm not invited to any of those. Yeah, I'm not in any of the. I'm not popular enough for any of the comedians' WhatsApp groups. Right. So no, I'm not in any of those. I think Smallman is. I think she's in a few of them. But I'm talking more about, friendship groups. Palace do okay in the playoffs. Poor Palace. Yeah. So we have playoffs in the cricket. Total waste of time. Okay, but we can only put the footy in there, Kev, I'm afraid. So what we're going to do is, so the 2 nominations are I usually leave them. I don't want weirdos getting my number. Oh, see, there you go. So Tanya's smart. So she's making us feel a bit better about the fact that we never get invited to to the committee.
Yeah. But don't you think, though, Sarah, because of our job, it's because we are antisocial by nature, though, aren't we? Because we spend so much time on the road on your own, and then you get there and you talk to other comedians that are also weirdos, as Tanya just pointed out, and then you think, I don't want to be with these people. And then,
Yeah. I just think because we have the job that we do, people assume that we really like people. And I'm not a huge, I mean, I do like my friends, but the whole point is we go on stage and talk at you. We don't really talk to you. So we're actually we're not that friendly.
And this is certainly a one-way conversation. We don't want to fucking hear your side of it. You just sit there, laugh, or be quiet. Don't fucking talk out loud.
Look at me, listen to me.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Exactly.
It's not always super friendly. I know that always makes me laugh that people just assume we're that. Yay, let's be the social butterfly. Let's go to a party. No, I don't want to go to your party.
No, thank you.
Cool. Okay, so nominations for the freezer then is the playoffs or WhatsApp groups. So what we're going to do now is, whilst the audience are voting and Jim's going to tally up the votes, is we then read for the audience. So Matt, what I'll do is, because Carly and I usually go back and forth and we share advice, I'm going to read the card, and then if you have any advice off the top of it, feel free to share.
Cool. I'll have a go.
Give your worldly knowledge. Right. So Jim, do we have any for the? Okay. Can Carly please pull a deadly accurate card for me, but not death? She cannot. She cannot pull you a card. So I'm going to pull you a card, and hopefully it won't be death. But death is a really great card. I'm sure we've had this discussion before. Tanya got the death card. Really positive. Right. So Kev, let's see what we've got. Okay. Oh, it's the Lovers card. So, okay. So the Lovers, again, is a major arcana card. So this is message from the universe. It doesn't always necessarily mean lovers as in you shall take a lover. It could mean that you may be able to take a lover, or it usually means choices. So it means that you've got to make a choice with something and you're not really sure which choice to make. So this is basically the guidance of tally up everything that you feel like you've got to make a choice on, and then make the one that is most suitable to you. And that is the advice of the card. Matt, is there anything you might want to add?
Sounds like you better leave your wife to me.
She's not the one.
Yeah, get rid of her. Sorry,
don't take anything. We're in marriages on the show, man.
Don't take anything I'm saying, seriously, because I honestly got a clue what I'm talking about. I really enjoyed my reading, but I could give you no practical advice in your life whatsoever. But I'm gonna try and make you laugh doing it. But yeah, leave your wife. She's awful.
I'm loving this. I'm going to think like by the end of the show, it'll be like, so you're going to leave your wife. That guy's going to quit his job. You're going to move house. We're just going to change everybody's lives.
I'm sure your wife is lovely. Don't leave your wife.
But it is a choice that you can think about. And that's all we can say. So, Jim, any other cards? I think we've got like another 3. So we'll see if we're Jim. No, apparently we've got no other cards. See, if he's frozen and Carly has frozen. Oh, Stephen Geary, here we go. Could I please have some general life advice with a card? Yes, we can give some general life advice.
Coming to my own here now, Stephen. You ready? You get ready for this, sunshine.
Leave your wife. I think that's just all.
Yeah.
Leave her.
No, don't leave your wife. There's going to be another wife on the card soon who's recently become single.
Right, let's see what we got. Oh. Okay, so this is actually the card that Carly got earlier. So this is the Justice card. So this is like the cause and effect. Again, this is Major Arcana. It's up on the screen now. So Major Arcana, a life lesson or a message from the universe. So when we say cause and effect, it's kind of like the reaping what you sow. So if you're putting out loads of good stuff and you're, being really nice to people and you're taking care of yourself, then that will come back to you. So it's a really nice karmic card. I don't know the word. Yeah, something to do with karma that I can't think of right now. So it's a real nice thing. So you are going to get basically what you deserve. You're going to get your justice, which I think is really nice. Math?
Do you know what? I've got absolutely nothing to add because my girlfriend's waving at me at the window and I wasn't listening, if I'm being honest.
Great. Okay.
So can you tell me again? I'm so sorry.
Yeah,
Sarah.
no, it's fine. I literally feel like that I'm just talking to myself.
No, she was down at the window waving because she's going on night duty, and I was like, I wasn't quite sure what was happening.
Hi, girlfriend.
But yeah, so it was this. What was it again? Sorry.
It was about justice. So
Yeah.
reaping what you sow. So
Yeah,
like
yeah.
cause and effect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So basically, I think that what that is saying to you that you've got to go out and do some good deeds. So if you want something, like you say, the karma, if you want something to come back to you, do something like just like completely surprise a stranger in front of you, and buy their coffee for them, right? Or if you know that thing where you go to McDonald's drive-through, buy the car behind, and see what happens. Just do something nice for somebody else and see what happens. You know, a stranger, complete stranger.
That's lovely advice. Yeah. Okay. So do nice things to others, and then the nice things will come back to you, or even just having the lovely feeling that you've done something nice for somebody else.
Yeah, exactly that. Yeah, and don't wait for. Don't say, "Oh, I've done something nice. Where's my nice thing?" You know, it'll come. Yeah, it'll come eventually.
Yeah. Okay. Very good advice. Right. So moving on. Do we have any others? Tanya, love life advice would be awesome. Love life. Oh, Tanya. Okay. Again, we would like you to text us at the end of the show to give us the private gossip. But yeah, let's see. Love life advice. All right. Here we go. Oh no, sorry, about 5 cards fell out. Usually when a card falls out, you take that one, but you don't want to take like 5. Oh. So it's not the greatest. And hon, I think actually this card, I don't know if this card came up with Tanya last time. So this is the 5 of Pentacles. So this can mean a couple of things. Usually this is like the poverty card where you feel like you've been left out in the cold. So in regards to it's your love life, it could be you feeling like you have literally been left out in the cold and that you can't really see much good that's left there, and you feel like you're literally starving for love or attention and you're not really getting what it is that you deserve. But the reminder of this card is that you can see that you've got the 5 you've got the 5 coins in the window. So you've got like the stainless glass and the light from the church, basically saying there are options available to you, and there is light and there is warmth out there that you can get, but you just have to be willing to see it. Because you can see the people in this card, they're not really paying attention to it. They're just sort of like limping along with their gimpy foot. I'm not sure if I can say gimpy, gammy, I think I meant to say dodgy foot. They got their dodgy foot. So if you've got a dodgy foot, you want to go into the church and you want to seek some warmth. So I maybe feel like that when it comes to your love life at the moment, you are feeling like you're out in the cold and you're not really getting what you thought you would want or deserve, but you need to see the bigger picture. You need to see the light. Math?
Or it could mean that you're going to get 5 guys or girls at the same time. You might be, kind of experimenting with life. And don't turn any opportunities down. There might be 5 different people this week who you would go, no thanks. But open the door, have a look.
Okay, great. So potential gangbang coming up.
Yeah,
In the future.
I mean, I didn't want to use those words, but yeah. That's what I was implying. Yeah, but what I first thought was you said out in the cold, 5 people. Just to me, sound like a gangbang in a car park. But just go. Yeah, there you go. Sign up for it.
Right, so you and Tanya are both going with the gangbang option. So good for you.
I just want to point out, I didn't say gangbang first. All right.
You're right. You very politely implied 5 men or 5 women, and I, in my filthy, disgusting mind, went straight to gangbang. That's what happened. Yeah, so it was all me there. Obviously, that was all my filthy mind, and you
No, it wasn't. I'm just saying I didn't use that word. It's just I was watching a film today about a lawyer, and they were very careful about. I didn't say that word first, so I'm just getting that in case it comes back. Anyway, enjoy, Tanya. I'm sure you're gonna have a lovely week.
Yes, and use a condom. Right, lovely. Be safe, get tested. Jose, is it possible? Could Sarah draw a card for me, please? Of course, Jose. Of course, I can pull a card for you. Right, I will do this, and then we will see. God, I mean, it's been quite a fruity number, this one. Oh, okay. Jose, you have got the King of Cups. Now, as I mentioned earlier, this is, again, one of the court cards. So this can represent you. And it can be like aspects of your personality as well. Now, the thing I like about the King of Cups, because so he's the mature man. So this is like you're mature emotionally. So cups always represent sort of our emotions. And what I like about this card is that he's sitting on his throne and it's above some sort of choppy waters. There's like loads of waves and stuff going on, but he's still really calm. He's really calm. He's really cool. He's really collected. He's in touch with his emotions and he can handle his emotions. So this could be you're the kind of person that maybe someone goes to you for emotional advice and support because you are very stable, or maybe if it is representing you, it's a reminder to stay calm with your emotions. I love it that that's the time Carly comes up with gangbangs. Nice to meet you. We're talking about emotional stability. We've moved on. So yes, if you are going to have a gangbang, just be emotional stable in your approach to it. And that would be the best advice for you this week, Jose. And I hope that makes some sense. Math?
Listen, I think that one says to me, listen as much as you can. If someone's coming to you, they might not want you to fix the problem. They might just want you to listen. So just open ears and closed mouth.
Wow. Very good at the advice.
I used to be a football manager.
Did you?
Yeah, professionally. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, professional football manager in Singapore. It's just, I didn't need to tell you that. Again, do you know, it's one of those annoying, you know, when you get into, again, talking about tenacious arseholes, they come into the dressing room and tell you how good they are and what they've been up to that week. I've just done that. I do apologise.
No, but you are a guest on the show and people do want to know about you. So that doesn't make you a tenacious arsehole.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay, fair enough. I just get a bit weird with it. But yeah, no, that's true. But yeah, but that's the thing, you see. I've read so many coaching books and so many manuals and little bits and pieces that stick with you. And then, you know, you do those yourself and all of a sudden it opens your eyes to different scenarios and situations.
Yeah, I mean, you seem to be very clear. Like, I'm going like on all these different things and we've got Carly coming in with, fuck it, go with the gangbangs. And you're like, no, maybe just sit back and listen. And we're like, proper advice. Good, lovely. Okay, thank you. So, Jim, were there any more?
He said that was the last card.
Oh, we did say it was the last card. Oh, right. Okay, we're going straight to okay. Put WhatsApp groups into the freezer.
Yeah, I agree with that. That was a much better option than my option. So mine was just a bit of a selfish one. So I agree with yours.
Oh, well, mine was completely selfish as well. And I think now, having learned that you're not in any WhatsApp groups, they should doubly go in the freezer because I just find that rude and offensive on your behalf.
Thank you, my dear. I appreciate that. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm not having it. So lovely. WhatsApp groups are going into the freezer. So this has been a very different show to how it normally is.
I think you've been brilliant, Sarah. I think you've been absolutely brilliant. So thank you very much for it. And I'd love to come back when there's a two of you, maybe when, you know, another time. But you've been absolutely brilliant. So well done, you.
Thank you. And thank you for coming on. Would you like to plug anything, something that you're working on, like your website or anything like that, so that people will know how to find you?
Well, there's clearly going to be a new podcast called Summer and Keegan, so look out for that eventually. But no, it's just when we get back gigging, join me, have a look on the socials, come and follow me at Maff Brown, MAFF Brown, yeah, it's down the bottom there. And yeah, but other than that, keep coming back and watching this. It's tremendous fun. I've really enjoyed it, so thank you very much.
Good, thank you. I love it. So Kev has said episode title of the show, Tenacious Arseholes in this one. Yes, yeah, there's definitely going to be Tenacious. Thank you very much for the podcast. Oh, everyone, I'm so sorry I wasn't here tonight. Okay, great. Thank you, everyone, for all of your comments. And thank you, Tanya. Thank you for the support, my love.
Thanks, Tanya.
Yes, lovely. Okay, so everyone, thank you so much for watching Tara. Nice to meet you. We'll be back again next week. And hopefully Carly, the small woman, will be here as well. Maff, again, thank you so much for joining us. It's been a real pleasure to have you on. Your advice has been very much needed. So I'm Sarah Isles. Follow me if you want to. That's something that I equally enjoy. Everyone else, have a fantastic Sunday, and we'll see you next week. Bye.
See ya. Bye.
Thanks for watching Tarot Nice to Meet You, which is produced by Comedy Hotspot. See you next Sunday at 7 p.m.